Hey, what's going on, guys? Dylan Morway here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup for race number 9 of this 36 race season. We are going to be at Talladega Superspeedway for the errands for 99 this afternoon, and this will, as I record this will probably go up the day of the elimination race in the round of 12. Who are your picks to be eliminated? I know the race is probably going on right now, but as this uploads. But who are your picks to be eliminated? Talladega can be a total crapshoot. All I hope is nobody flips. That's because the spring race there were some pretty scary ass wrecks. Busher becoming a Christopher Bell stunt double. Matt Kenseth his car becoming a feather, and Kevin Harvick nearly going into the catch fence and pulling a Jeff Bodine. So this afternoon we go to the errands 499 for 22 laps. Here's Bill Weber. Here's Bill Weber. Sports welcomes you to the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama, the longest track on the NASCAR circuit, 2.66 miles in length. It's a racing runway where drivers hope their cars never leave the ground. The challenge here, racing bumper-to-bumper traffic at 190 miles an hour and hope nobody makes a mistake, including you. And make no mistake about this, the most important mile of the Aaron 299 is the 500 mile. Thank you, Bill Weber. Talladega Superspeedway, 2.66 mile racetrack, one of the biggest and fattest racetracks in all of NASCAR and all of America. With with packs containing 30 plus cars running 4 and 5 wide, with each driver inches away from death or causing a really big ass wreck. So we're going to jump in and qualify. As you can see, I'm running the regular Home Depot paint scheme. Like I've said many times before, let's go. See what this lap brings us. Okay, this is not good. Coming out of turn number 2, it's going to take a long time before this baby is at full speed. 180 miles an hour going down off into turn number 1. For many of you guys that saw the truck race yesterday, thank God nobody flipped, but did anybody see that big one though? Ben Rhodes basically LePaged the field and basically killed Daniel Hemrick and like 2/3 and the rest of the field. But Brandon Brown's hit though. Holy cow. As I'm recording this, hopefully there's a big one, but I'm hoping nobody flips or takes a hit that bad. This is probably my biggest fear. Is somebody's gonna hit the fence and we're gonna have another Kyle Busch, or even worse, another Dale Earnhardt. I know it's gonna saying this kind of sounds pessimistic, but come on, these wrecks though this year at the restrictor plate tracks are scary as hell. For example, take Christopher Bell's flip at Daytona, or look at the Spring Cup Talladega race, or even the final lap of the Xfinity race this year, where Joey Logano got clobbered by Blake Cook. Is a prime example. So as of lap number 1, we're currently 24th on the grid in row 12. Hopefully we do look to improve that as we come on down the back stretch with a time of 50.196. $191 miles an hour going off from turn number 3. Our drivers never lift. What's going to be really interesting, especially knowing how sensitive this apron is coming on pit road to do green flag stops if I'm going to slip or not. It's going to be pretty interesting. Going down to the tri-oval now. And second. We go from 24th to second on the second lap. And we start on the outside next to Jimmy Johnson. Let's go. Pace car is off. Field is in the hands of Jimmy Johnson and Tony Stewart. Green flag into the air. We are racing at Talladega. Tony Stewart has won. Sorry. Down the back straightaway, look at Jeff Gordon getting a big burst of momentum down the inside. Doesn't look like he's going to get much in the way of help as he tucks back into the middle lane behind Michael Waltrip. He's got Brendan Gaughan pushing him. And Waltrip out of nowhere with a big head of steam takes the top spot. As Jimmy Johnson pulls next to him through the tri-oval. Looks like coming to lap number 1 of 22 this afternoon. Johnson leads that lap. And Tony Stewart's going to go right with him. Waltrip looks to stay with the two-car draft with a 20 and the 48. But looks like Jeff Gordon leads the second pack of the rest of the field. As they come on down the backstretch. We already got a car slow at the back. I can't tell who it is. Probably a back marker. There is a back marker currently slowing up. Maybe because of an engine problem. That's weird. Nobody has an engine problem in this game on lap 2. Not that I think of. Nobody's engine problem 2 laps into a race. Unless you're John Hunter Nemechek yesterday. Still, it sucks not John Hunter Nemechek got eliminated, but at the same time, he kind of deserved it. Because there's this phrase in racing. What goes around, comes around. What he did to Cole Custer Canada, I think. Yeah, Canada was kind of really stupid. Because his dad didn't pull that kind of crap. So I see it. Cole Custer should be happy John Hunter Nemechek's eliminated from the truck chase. As they head to Martinsville, where the caution clock is going to make drivers act like bigger idiots. Also, it's going to be interesting to see what the truck chase is going to be like in the Championship 4. Let's just say this right now. It's going to be pretty interesting. Seeing who's going to get eliminated and who's going to make it to the Final Four in the Truck Series. But it's going to be pretty interesting to see who's going to make it to the Final Four in the Busch Race Xfinity Series, too. See who's going to do any desperate moves in the elimination race. It's going to be pretty interesting these next few weeks in the Xfinity and Truck Series. And not especially in the Cup Series, too. Think about it. My guys like Elliott, Elliott's got a win, currently a win to make it in. Hopefully he's doing well. Well, guys, I don't want Logano and Keselowski to make it to the final. I don't want Logano and Keselowski to make it to the final 8. Because what's going to happen is it's probably going to go to his head, and Logano's probably going to get somebody's going to get Kenseth at Martinsville. Anyways, a little bit of a tirade aside. That slow car's really been taking a while to slow down, get to the pits. Looks like he gets to the pits now. Oh wait, no, he stays out on the racetrack. The way me and Jimmy Johnson are going, we should catch him. And the fact that Jimmy Johnson's still leading right now, and I'm pushing him, kind of is reminiscent of the Season 1 in NASCAR Thunder 2004. If anybody remembers that race. Where me and Jimmy Johnson basically flat out dominated the entire thing. It looks like there's he is on the backstretch now, but and we are going to catch him. Is Jimmy Johnson still trying to fight back on the outside, side by side? We still have broken away from this field. As the fields, there is a smaller pack of cars behind us. As hopefully the car, wait. No, he still stays out. The car that's slow still stays on the racetrack. What is this guy doing? Is he still on pit? He's on the apron still. What is going on? I can't tell who it is. Looks like maybe a back marker or something. Jimmy's closer to him than I am. This is weird. Because normally, if in a NASCAR game someone's blown up, they pull to pit road. This is kind of weird. Andy Armstrong in the 109 has stayed out despite falling off the pace on the first lap. For some odd reason, he fell off the pace at the beginning of on the first lap of this race. Hopefully, me and Earnhardt Jr. or Jeff Gordon or whoever's pushing me can catch him. So far, the top 4 right now is Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, and the real-life winner of the 2004 Aaron's 499, Jeff Gordon. While we're at it, let's go on board the Home Depot machine. You see Junior's catching the 109 right now. We seem to be randomly slowing up in the corners for no apparent reason. Lord knows why we're slowing up, but we're slowing up. Gonna let Gordon on by. Jeff Gordon's still trying to race us for third. Harvick pulling into fifth. I think that's 10. Whoa, contact. Gordon saves it. The majority of this field has gone single file. We are going to pit next time by. Is Matt Kens that closes up to our bumper. We're going to smoke it to pit road. No. We're going to make our pit stop now. Which, this might be, not sure if this is too early to do it or not, but better to do it now than run out, just like on the original taping in NASCAR 2004. So we're going to take 4 tires here. Good stop, boys. I have really got to change the pit crew for Mr. Clean because I'm pretty sure the shirt and pants that they're wearing will probably catch on fire. And through the pit cycle, we have come out in the 34th position. Look, we're going to be smart. They are closing up on us pretty quick. The lap car, and I think Jimmy Johnson as well, is closing up on us pretty quickly. I see the lap car coming out of turn number 2. I can't tell who it is. I think it looks like might be Bobby Labonte in the 18 car because of the green front end. So I'm just gonna pull back. Yeah, it is Bobby Labonte. Maybe he's coming to draft. I'm gonna go drop and draft with him. Let's go. Got another car coming off pit road during green flag stops. That is Jeff Gordon. As green flag pit stops are obviously in full swing right now. Let's see how this shakes out. While Jimmy Johnson continues to lead at Talladega. In fact, he is. Whoa! Labonte, why are these guys slowing up? What the heck? Looks like lead cars are pitting. Should be interesting to see how this field shakes out. Got more cars coming off. Got groups of cars. Got Labonte, Petty, the 147 car. Whoa! Labonte better give me room. Oh! Jeff Green. A little bit of contact. Kurt Busch has now resumed the race lead. Let's start with the kid, Michael Waltrip, aka the biggest dork in the history of NASCAR. Coming out of turn number 4. Going to pull up to Mikey. In 15. Looks like got a couple more cars leaving the pit road. I don't think Kurt Busch has pitted yet. So it's going to be interesting to see when he pits and who cycles out as the race leader. We got a couple out. Oh! Waltrip slows up right in front of us for no reason. Swear to God. Nobody uses the brakes at Talladega. Did anybody tell you in the driver's meeting, do not use your brakes in the corners? And I think Kurt Busch pitting now, as lap cars continue to exit pit road. Pete Nelson, Scott Riggs, Jamie McMurray is leading right now on pit road. However, we're going to be around to catch him. Hopefully there's caution to bunch things up on a potential restart. It would be pretty cool. It'd be interesting to see a caution. And it looks like we are closing up on Kurt, the leader, who is still Kurt Busch. As he exits pit road. And the leader cycles out. To be, as the gap closes down to a little over 5 seconds, leader cycles back to be Jimmy Johnson. I cycle out in the 8th position after my round of green flag stops. Going to keep Walsh behind because he'll be a big help getting us to the front. And there's still a slow car on the racetrack. He has had no problems in this race. He has had no problems or wrecks or anything. So I have no idea why he's still slowing up. Huh. This is odd. All I can say is this is odd. The next episode, Unidentified Mysteries. Anyways, 16 laps complete, 15 laps complete in the Aaron's 499. Jimmy Johnson is basically put a chokehold. He has not let go on this race. We're going to thread the needle here. Go by our teammate Bobby Labonte in the middle. Hopefully we get some help. Thank you, Matt Kenseth, for slowing up, pulling into the draft. You are a beast. Let's go. Let's go, Kenseth. Kenseth, my boy. Let's go. The distance between me and Jimmy Johnson is 4 seconds. I want to go. Or not. You're going to ride the brakes. That's good. Harvick, don't you dare. Oh! Kenseth, loose into the wall. No caution. As now the field is basically 5 cars. It's being able to fight for the win this afternoon in the Aaron's 499. We are close. We just need some help. Right now, looks like there is a car possibly on the apron. I'm not sure there's a glitch or anything, but there has always been a slow car in this race. And I swear to God, Jeff Green, could it be a damage repair from when I got into him? Huh. And as he merges up, alright, Harvick, you were the beast. You were a beast, man. Glad you're in the round of 8, Harvick. Let's go. Hooked up with Kevin Harvick. Let's go, baby. Look at that. Harvick, Kurt Busch. Let's work together, boys. Make a deal. Hopefully there's a caution to come out to bunch this thing up, because this has been wire to wire from the drop of the green flag. Let's get it. There's 5 laps to go in the Aaron's 499. Jimmy Johnson has dominated today's race. I'm currently trying to get a deal going with Kevin Harvick. Let's go. Oh, getting a little tight there. Oh, Harvick. Bouncing off him. 3 to go. See if we can tuck in, hopefully behind Kurt. Oh, more contact. Harvick on the apron, bouncing up and down. Looks like he keeps it going. Harvick looks low, coming to the white flag. Two laps of racing to go. We have caught the front 2. Harvick's into the wall. And caution flag is not out. And oh, caution is out. Turn 2. Could this be the race? Harvick, Kenseth goes around off of 2. Hopefully we get a restart. Look at that. Just catches that wall. Jimmy Johnson comes to the checkered flag to win the Aaron's 499 at Talladega. One caution within the final 2 laps. Ally list: Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and many more. Rivals: Jeff Green and Ward Burton. Oh, and Casey Kane's kind of been out warming up to us. Jimmy Johnson won the Aaron's 499. Today at Talladega, Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 2nd, Kurt Busch finishes 3rd, Tony Stewart 4th, Bobby Lamonte 5th, Michael Waltrip 6th, Dale Jarrett 7th, Brian Vickers 8th, Casey Kane 9th, Jack Gordon 10th. only two. That's weird. Only two cars ended up a lap down when technically Andy Armstrong was off the pace ever since the green flag in the 109, and yet he still finished 42nd a lap down. I guess that's how Talladega works. Jimmy Johnson has pretty much dominated this race. Kurt Busch led 3 laps, and I led 1 lap. Highlight reel. Harvick bounced into the wall. I forgot. This isn't the NASCAR where it's like green, white, checkered, and there's a wreck with 2 to go. They just throw it out there. I'm not sure if they end the race. I was hoping a caution would come earlier. To continue with my trend to idiocy, California was supposed to go there. I swear it really was. But I guess let's take a look at the points. Okay. Let's check the schedule. The fork schedule. FYI, this schedule was recreated to the best of my ability. NASCAR next Top Cup Series schedule. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh my god. So, race 10, according to in real NASCAR Next Cup Series competition, was California. I, for some reason, think it's Richmond. So, just pretend California still had 1 race, went to the 1 race schedule, still kept 1 race, but moved their spot to Labor Day weekend. Point standings. I closed my lead. I am now 69 back on Dale Earnhardt Jr. 69. Kurt Busch is second, 57 back. Jimmy Johnson's fourth, 80 points back. Jeff Gordon is fifth, 121 points back. Matt Kenseth is sixth, 139 points back. Ryan Newman is seventh, 152 back. Bogdan Plenty is eighth in points, 187 back. Dale Jarrett is ninth in points, 216 back. Casey Kane is 10th in points, 217 back. So, according to this game, the next race is going to be at Richmond International Raceway for the Chevy 400. See you then.